From the husband offering a hall pass as an apology.
That's a wrap. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I can't deal with that. So then to make it even or fair, then he said I could have a hall pass and then I could go kiss someone if I wanted to.
To the fiancé revealing she'd been talking to another man years later.
We have just a relationship in a long distance. We not see each other for months, for like 3, for 4, for 5 months. And I think it is nothing serious. We meet couple times and I think you never come back and that's it.
Let's delve into every instance a 90-Day Fiancé cast member was exposed for infidelity and examine how the conflict erupted both on and off the screen. We kick off with the classic, "it was just a friend" defense that triggered widespread disbelief. When Mohamed initially dismissed the mysterious woman on his phone as merely just nice, viewers assumed it was a harmless acquaintance. However, the evidence soon surfaced in the form of screenshots, and suddenly, nice came with a proper name, a detailed message history, and confirmed plans to meet up after production wrapped.
I thought we are friends. I'm speaking to this woman for, I think, 2 months. And then things started to get bigger. Eve saw my phone.
In these exchanges, Mohamed complained bitterly about his marriage to Eve, portraying himself as a poor, misunderstood soul trapped in a joyless union.
A lot of people asking why I'm not saying my part of the story. That's because I was trying my best to end my relationship with respect. That's all.
The woman's replies featured an excessive amount of supportive enthusiasm. It's a definite sign of trouble when, "How was your day?" evolves into, "Can't wait to finally see you."
Some hardships because of how different Mohamed and I are, and we're from different worlds, but ultimately what it's about is love, and love can transcend.
Eve discovered the texts, and honestly, her reaction face was potent enough to generate 1,000 new meme templates. Mohamed's explanation? "I requested her to stop messaging me, but by that point, the damage was irreversible." The messages had already been widely circulated across every 90-Day Fiancé fan forum, Reddit discussion, and Facebook commenters page, transitioning from just friends to just swiping, because our next groom couldn't even make it through the honeymoon phase. Most couples argue over trivial things like dirty dishes or lights left on. Jay and Ashley? Their fight was over the Tinder application, and not just having it installed, but actively using it mere days following their wedding ceremony.
I found out that Jay had made a profile for a dating app and was talking to multiple women and even inviting them to my house. I just want to know why. Why the hell a week after you got married did you find it necessary to get on a website and meet people and talk to them? Why?
The scenario played out like a true reality TV nightmare. Ashley's friends alerted her, claiming Jay was relentlessly swiping right, as if his wedding vows came with a limited-time free trial. When Ashley confronted him, Jay maintained it was just casual conversation. Sure, because everyone downloads Tinder for professional networking.
It was just a misunderstanding,
It's,
and I wish I could go back. I wish I could go
You
back.
don't misunderstand downloading an app and talking to multiple women. That's not a misunderstanding.
Yet the messages painted a very different picture. Suggestive exchanges, rapid suggestions for hookups, and zero mention of his marital status. Fans were furious, labeling it the quickest cheating plot in TLC history. Ashley threw him out, briefly reconciled, then dumped him again. It was high-speed soap opera drama. If dating applications were a warning sign, Instagram voice notes were a full-blown emergency alert. With Angela and Michael, conflict isn't just an occasional visitor, it's a permanent resident. But even for their standards, this incident was the most outrageous.
This is my car.
I'm out! She's
How about that?
taking your car apart!
My car.
Michael! Come on, Michael!
I paid for this car, bitch. Tell him I'll break the windows next. You got the wrong mother.
Angela alleged that she received a call from the mistress, and rather than confronting Michael privately, she did what any dedicated 90-Day Fiancé personality would do. She put the call on speakerphone, for everyone present, including the cameras.
I'm trying to call you now, you're not picking up. I've been busy trying to sort things out, okay? Just trust me, please. Also, I have some money coming to your side.
Nice.
I will let you know, okay? I'll call you, please. I love you and I miss you.
The alleged mistress's voice was composed, almost polite, while Angela's volume was somewhere between a furious ex and an air raid siren. Michael refuted all claims, but the woman's detailed account told a compellingly different story. Late-night calls, affectionate messages, and sufficient evidence to push Angela past her limit.
The voice note. And he was in my bed when he did that when I go downstairs.
Angie, it's okay, please.
It's not okay, Michael. You're a lying son of a...
And the immediate result? The internet instantly immortalized Angela's most explosive reactions into reaction gifs that will forever be part of meme culture. Speaking of relationship boundaries, our next couple attempted to redefine the map of their relationship and then immediately burned it down. Gino and Jasmine have never been the perfect example of calm and mutual trust. They are more akin to a highly dramatic telenovela based in Panama. But their discussion about an open marriage, that's where things truly spiraled out of control.
Go. You don't trust me? Go back. You're crazy.
Jasmine implied that perhaps their partnership could be less restrictive, but Gino seemingly interpreted this as a free pass without reading the essential terms and conditions. Rumors spread that he had been secretly communicating with other women online, while Jasmine was still trying to establish the parameters. Fans condemned it as open marriage, zero transparency, because Gino apparently failed to follow the rule of informing his partner first.
Yeah. I've recently met a woman, okay? And I went and met her recently in Las Vegas, okay?
Why you're married to me?
We don't live together. We haven't for 4 months.
When Jasmine challenged him, she held nothing back. There were tears, intense accusations, and enough glaring side-eye to power a small facility. Gino, with his hat still rigidly in place, fumbled through explanations that lacked any real conviction. The entire incident served as a reality TV masterclass in how to completely fail at negotiating relationship rules.
Because you just have stole my money, and you don't do that to people, Gino. This is money I work hours, Feldman. I work hours. That is my money. Give me my money because I work for it for my children.
And if that wasn't messy enough, let's introduce private admissions that changed everything. Kelani and Auelu's marriage had already survived more turbulence than a severe tropical storm, but nothing compared to the devastating confession. Auelu admitted to being unfaithful during a visit back home, and it wasn't the harmless, "oops, I hugged someone too long" variety of infidelity. This was a full-blown affair.
I feel like I don't deserve to be here, hurting my wife and hurting my family.
It was like girl after girl after girl, and I was just crushed.
In a plot twist straight from a reality TV script, he tried to resolve the situation by offering Kelani a hall pass. Yes, he literally gave her permission to sleep with someone else as his form of apology.
That's a wrap. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I can't deal with that. So then to make it even or fair, then he said I could have a hall pass and then I could go kiss someone if I wanted to. Huh?
Viewers were astonished. Some dubbed it Samoan-style relationship repair, while others simply saw it as a catastrophe waiting to happen. Kelani actually activated the hall pass, and that's when their relationship truly disintegrated. The aftermath involved uncomfortable family discussions, fiery tell-all showdowns, and Kelani realizing that seeking revenge doesn't actually heal deep betrayal. Fans were confused, labeling them both immature, and some described their relationship as alarming. Honest? Absolutely. Late? Always. Up next, infidelity timelines that completely baffled viewers. Colt and Larissa's marriage was already a wild ride, and not the enjoyable kind, more like the one that stalls mid-loop. But when stories emerged of Colt privately messaging other women, things escalated from chaotic to utterly disastrous.
Why?
For maybe jealous for you because going to Brazil, meeting my family, with you, Debbie.
Yeah, he tried to make it the same in history.
Screenshots began appearing online, allegedly showing Colt sending suggestive, sometimes awkward messages to multiple women while he was still married to Larissa. Colt claimed the messages were edited or taken out of context, but when fans read lines like, "Wish you were here," paired with heart emojis, the context seemed painfully clear. Larissa, never one to remain silent, publicly shared her outrage and all the evidence she possessed. Social media quickly became a public war zone, with fans choosing sides and meme accounts having a field day. By the time the dust settled, the marriage was over. The internet had permanently branded Colt the DM King, and the messages were cemented in 90-day fiancé shame. If digital evidence caused damage, real-world flings caused even worse problems. For years, fans assumed Corey and Evelyn were merely engaged, until Evelyn casually revealed they had actually been secretly married for over 12 months. Cue the massive collective shock.
Hace un año más o menos, Corey y yo nos fuimos a Guayaquil y nos fuimos a casar. No, sí, nos casamos.
The confession perfectly coincided with another revelation. During a break in their relationship, Corey traveled to Peru and met Jenny, a woman he initially called just a friend, but later admitted was a romantic partner.
Pienso lo mismo, Corey. Pienso que lo que tuvimos fue real. Mi relación con Corey fue muy bonita. Muy bonita, en realidad. Fue muy poquito el tiempo que estuvimos juntos.
Jenny stated Corey had told her Evelyn was completely out of his life, while Evelyn publicly accused Corey of lying and insultingly called Jenny a clown. Fans divided into two camps. Some argued Corey violated their trust, while others pointed out they were technically on a temporary break. Regardless, the conflict resulted in one of the show's most notorious off-camera scandals. Meanwhile, another couple treated privacy like a public demolition project. Big Ed and Liz's relationship has had more dramatic turns than an entire season of 90-Day Fiancé. By their own vague estimates, they have broken up over 12 times, and that's only the public record.
We broke up.
You broke up?
Yeah.
We broke up a month ago today.
Their most heavily discussed breakup happened after Liz claimed Ed maintained a roster of back-burner girls, women he flirts with or keeps in contact with, purely as a contingency plan if things with her failed. Ed denied that anything physical took place, but fans remained highly skeptical. Screenshots, cryptic social media updates, and unreliable friend testimonies kept the gossip mill churning furiously.
So, Liz, would you get back together with Ed?
I think I'm still taking in everything that came in today. I do have hope we can make it work. My biggest fear is...
They eventually reconciled, but deep trust issues continue to hover over them like a menacing storm cloud. At this point, their relationship collapses are almost as predictable as Ed's peculiar mayonnaise hair treatment. Change is difficult. Hiding secrets is even harder, especially when the past unexpectedly surfaces. Danielle and Mohamed's marriage was volatile from the start, but the real drama began when rumors circulated about Mohamed and a woman named Louisa. After Danielle accused him of exploiting her for a green card, fans noticed him traveling with Louisa, including hotel stays that aggressively fueled the speculation.
It's really heavy. Don't laugh at me. Right now, I want to be with someone. I want to have company. Yeah.
Be okay. Be okay.
Don't mess with my hair. The good thing for me being with Louisa...
Mohamed insisted they were nothing more than friends, and that Danielle was overreacting, but tabloids sensationalized the story. Danielle even confronted him directly on camera, dramatically waving annulment papers like a legal threat. Mohamed, surprisingly calm, dodged every accusation, which only enraged Danielle more and made the headlines even juicier. Fans were split. Some felt Danielle was genuinely humiliated, while others believed she was simply exploiting the drama for attention. Either way, Louisa became a name known by every 90-day viewer. Proof? Sometimes it's delivered right to your home. If 90 Day Fiancé ever needed a perfect tabloid headline, it would be "The Panties and the Note." While Jasmine was unpacking after moving in with Gino, she discovered a suspicious small gift bag. Inside were lingerie panties and an affectionate note clearly not intended for her.
There were also some other screen grabs that she sent me from a few years ago, where Gino was talking about paying for sugar babies.
Well, your ex has messages.
Not true.
Gino claimed they were from an old relationship and simply forgotten items, but Jasmine was completely unconvinced. The confrontation was peak reality TV. Jasmine aggressively waving the panties in Gino's face, screaming accusations, while Gino defensively stammered about misunderstandings. Fans had a field day, turning the shocking moment into countless memes. Some viewers believed Gino was concealing much more than he admitted, while others felt Jasmine's explosive reaction was the most captivating part of the scene. Yet, some viewers disagreed entirely. Regardless, the panties and the note incident became one of the franchise's most repeatedly viewed confrontations. From suspicious packages to undeniable relationship shifts, Michael and Juliana's 90 Day Fiancé narrative began like a modern fairy tale. Glamorous yacht parties, high-end designer clothes, and a whirlwind romance. But behind the picture-perfect smiles on Instagram, deep fractures were forming. In 2022, they announced their separation, blaming the stress of the pandemic, but the fandom remained unconvinced. Rumors quickly circulated that Juliana had developed a close relationship with someone else, potentially a friend of the family, while Michael was facing serious financial trouble.
She wasn't happy. For example, there was a time she posted saying, quote, "Loving myself because if I wait for someone else to do it, I'll die waiting." Or how about the time she posted hinting she was unhappy with her life? Quote, "My life, wake up, clean, listen to bullshit, not be listened to, clean."
The internet quickly filled with theories, ranging from secret affairs to a mutual, slow emotional drift. Michael posted emotional reflections. Juliana moved on very quickly, and the fan base was left divided. Was it just a case of lost love, or was there a hidden story? If relationship drama were an Olympic event, Paul and Karine would secure every medal. Paul and Karine's relationship was police report level volatile. Their years together were defined by non-stop fighting, breakups, and constant attempts at reconciliation. But chaos peaked when both began publicly accusing the other of cheating.
Hey, it's okay. Hey.
Paul asserted Karine had multiple affairs. Karine counter-alleged that Paul was unfaithful and controlling. The conflict spiraled out of control with mutual restraining orders, police interventions, and social media live streams where they instantly exposed their dirty laundry. Fans were mesmerized by the madness, watching each party post proof, ranging from suspicious texts to ambiguous videos that often created more confusion than clarity. By the end, the accusations were coming so rapidly, it felt like they were shouting over each other simultaneously. Distance is a major test for any relationship, but for Devon and Jiune, it ignited a full-scale emotional fire. Devon and Jihoon's love story originated online, but the stark reality of moving from Utah to South Korea instantly exposed significant flaws. Cultural clashes, severe money problems, and parental struggles transformed their 90 Day Fiancé segments into tense standoffs.
I need you to transfer me the $3,000 today to prove that you want me to be here and to prove that you're going to step up. I need to see that you have it.
Okay, I will.
The final breaking point occurred during a long-distance separation, when Devon accused Jihoon of failing to provide for their family and strongly implied the presence of another man in her life. Jihoon denied cheating on his side, but admitted that his short temper and financial issues pushed her away. Meanwhile, Devon moved into a new relationship quickly, intensifying speculation about the timeline of events. Their social media presence became a hostile battlefield, with each posting their side of the truth and fans desperately picking sides. Ultimately, the combination of physical distance and highly explosive arguments guaranteed this was a breakup waiting to happen. From different time zones to so-called friend zones that were anything but innocent, even Brandon and Julia's seemingly peaceful farm life wasn't immune to drama. Julia and Brandon's 90-day fiancé story centered more on demanding parents and tedious farm chores than major scandal. That is, until Julia casually dropped a massive bomb years later. In a public interview, she confessed that during a challenging period early in their relationship, she had been communicating with another man.
Kiss is cheating.
We have just a relationship in a long distance. We not see each other for months, for like 3, 4.
She adamantly claimed it never became physical, but Brandon visibly squirmed with discomfort hearing the admission on camera. Fans debated intensely whether it constituted harmless flirtation or true emotional cheating, especially considering Brandon was working long hours, leaving Julia feeling deeply isolated. The delayed confession stirred up conflict where little existed before, providing fans with a completely new perspective on their perceived perfect couple image. It turned out, even the farm's golden pair had private secrets hidden away. Danielle and Johan's relationship was already severely strained by deep cultural differences and ongoing financial disputes when rumors of infidelity began circulating. Fans discovered hospital photos of Johan standing with another woman, immediately sparking whispers of him cheating. The images showed him smiling at the woman's bedside, and while Johan insisted she was merely a friend in need, Danielle was far from convinced. The incident intensified their long-standing trust issues, particularly after Danielle publicly hinted on social media that Johan had been less than truthful about his history. The combination of vague posts, fan detective work, and Johan's evasive explanations left the audience deeply divided. Was it a simple act of kindness, severely misinterpreted, or concrete proof of a deeper transgression? Regardless, the hospital photos became a powerful symbol of the widening cracks in their relationship. When love transcends international borders, so do bad relationship habits. Ricky's 90-day fiancé. Before the 90 days, narrative began with him flying to Colombia to meet Melissa, the woman he was certain was the one. The shocking twist? Ricky later admitted that Jimena was essentially his predetermined backup option. Viewers were stunned by how casually he swapped fiancés mid-season, calling it one of the most brazen moves ever seen in the franchise. Jimena appeared oblivious at first, but when the full truth came out, the awkwardness was unbearable. Ricky feebly defended himself by claiming he was just following his heart, but most viewers labeled it pure emotional recklessness. The backup proposal quickly became a cautionary tale about reality TV romance and a massive source of meme content. Plan B becomes failure A. Nicole and Azen's long-distance romance became infamous for confusing signals and constant, undeniable red flags. One minute Azen would pledge commitment, the next he'd admit he was only 55% ready for marriage. Nicole, utterly frustrated by the inconsistency, frequently confronted him about his flimsy excuses and unreliable behavior. Fans immediately noticed the pattern: extremely delayed responses, secretive social media activity, and repeated trips where Azen gave priority to friends over her. Despite the clear warning signs, Nicole desperately tried to make the relationship work, until it became painfully evident that Azen was not genuinely invested. Their entire story became a masterclass in how to identify red flags, with fans constantly arguing whether Nicole should have ended things much sooner. As their relationship continued on air, Azen confessed he had maintained simultaneous romantic relationships with women across multiple countries, including Spain, South Korea, Japan, and England. These were allegedly serious relationships where he used his charm to extract financial or other benefits from lonely women overseas. Nicole was also not entirely innocent in the cheating department. She admitted to having cheated on Azen before their very first meeting, during their initial online dating phase. Sometimes the line between cheating and sheer disrespect is a private message you are never meant to see. Jorge and Anfisa's relationship on 90-Day Fiancé was a chaotic sequence of secrets and angry accusations. The drama reached its peak when rumors circulated about Jorge facing significant legal charges, while Anfisa was allegedly flirting with other men online. On camera, they engaged in aggressive arguments over trust, with Jorge accusing Anfisa of emotional infidelity, and Anfisa firing back intensely about his constant dishonesty. Fans meticulously dissected every screenshot, social media post, and cryptic confession, endlessly debating who was truly at fault. The tension escalated to the point where their disagreements dominated headlines, guaranteeing their season would be remembered as one of the most scandal-ridden. Even after the show concluded, their dynamic remained volatile, with each refusing to accept full responsibility, but consistently providing fans with endless entertainment through the chaos. So, what invaluable lessons did we absorb? Beyond, put a secure passcode on your phone, and perhaps don't get married while being filmed for television. Infidelity on 90 Day Fiancé has utterly shattered marriages, ruined personal reputations, and even completely destroyed entire friend groups. From innocent-sounding flirty DMs to secretive meetups to full-blown physical affairs, the outcome is always the same: getting publicly exposed and watching everything rapidly crash down. Which cheating scandal left you the most shocked? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe for more dramatic deep dives.